Just chucking around.
Just chucking around. Chucking around. Just chucking around.
And we are back. Welcome back to another episode of Just Chucking Around. I am your host, Mr. Chuck Houston, and we back, man. Had a rough ass weekend. I think between two of the four of us, we had rough weekends. I had a rough ass weekend, and mine started Thursday, right after the show. I was so happy with the show. We had a good time. We went in, and I ended up getting drunk that night. I got really drunk, and you know, when you get drunk, your skin, your body temperature go up, and when it done that, I turned my air all the way down to 65. Then I put the fan on. And then in the middle of the night, I got butt naked and I was sleeping on top of the covers and I had a damn cold when I woke up. And I've been fighting this cold all week. I don't know if you can hear it in my little sinuses or whatever, but my throat was messed up. I was all tore up, man. And I was supposed to go to Pimp Game Shane party, but I had been fighting the damn cold all weekend, man. And that's the God's on the truth, man. And I'll tell you what, man, I won't do that no time soon. I'm gonna take it easy from here on out, man. So welcome back to another episode of Just Chucking Around, man. So we're gonna bring our next guy in, the producer of the year, man. Let's come on in here, Mr. Blame the Comic. What's happening, bro?
Hey, man, let me let you know this. You ain't by yourself, man. I done had a rough week ever since I got back in town on June 19th. Man, look, let me tell you something. Nigga, I broke down on side the freeway. Had to get a jump by 3 different people. You know what I mean? I thought it was my battery.
Alternator.
Yeah, I thought it was my battery. Got my battery replaced. It was my alternator. Got my alternator tested at the AutoZone. They said it was good. Had to go spend $65 at the electrician just to tell me that the hoe wasn't good. Pay $80 for a nigga to take that hoe off and put it back on for me to say, hell no, I'm going to take this hoe back off and put it back on myself this second. Say that $80. You understand what I'm saying? Tried to put Freon in my truck, bust my goddamn line. So I'm riding around at H-Time with no AC right now. Got to figure out how when I'm gonna get that fixed, man. Hey, let me tell you something. That truck wore me the fuck out, boy.
I believe you, bro.
Listen. My truck is standard. I was pushing that bitch in neutral. That truck heavy to the mud. It ain't like that little Ranger I had. You hear me? I was there to toss that hoe around. Not that 1500 though. I need to get my vitamins up or something. Take a vegan shot at one of these little smoothie kings or something. But man, I'm pulling it together, man. It's all good now. So
ain't no sense in me asking you how your week was because you just told me it all.
Hey, it's been rough, man, but I pulled through.
Already, man. They like they say when you was a little nigga, you couldn't play basketball with the big boys because you ain't have enough ass on you. You can't play with us, nigga. Too light in the ass.
Too little down there, nigga. Tell you that used to piss me off. Come on, you too little, kid. You too little, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, steady be.
Too light in the ass, man. That truck tore that ass up, huh?
Yeah, man.
Already, man. Well, welcome back to another show. We're gonna try to get through this one unscathed this time, bro.
Yes, sir.
Already. So let's bring in our co-host of the year, bro. Gotta bring him in, the man with all the game. You better say his name, Pimp Game Shane. Come on in here, boy.
Hey, all you motor scooters and Bill Cosby prosecutors. What's going on?
Nigga stupid.
I couldn't wait to say that shit. Boy, I couldn't motherfucking wait, boy. Hey,
Already,
boy,
man.
y'all missed a bang-up birthday party, man. That hoe was live. We had a great fucking time, but I, like you, had a rough, drunken weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a drunk weekend, and I'm talking about up until yesterday. Yesterday was my mama's birthday. Nigga. I can't drink with her like, boy. I'm talking about she's a veteran.
Mama drunk you under the table.
drunk man under the table. She's a vet from way back. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I seen a trophy or something with a goddamn Crown Royal bag, some shit like that. I don't even fucking know, but I know she got me fucked up.
Hey, but you're still drinking. You're still drinking though.
I gotta snap back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back to where I was.
Yeah, sometimes that's the only way you can get back, man. You just gotta go in with another one, man. Just try it again.
You gotta go stronger. What don't kill you, make you tougher. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a motherfucking lie.
Mama whooped that ass, huh?
Yeah, she did. I'm really just trying to look cool for the show. Really. I just put on clothes. Like right when you click on the link, I just put on clothes, my nigga. I was never fan for this shit, man. I still got off a flip flop and shit wide.
Yeah, already, man.
I ain't even do it all the way, man. I'm talking about I gotta get it together.
Hey, yeah, I'm out here just with an Adidas shirt and some scrub bottoms on. So yeah, I'm still.
Yeah.
Scrub bottoms.
No,
I'm just barely making it, dog.
Right.
We're gonna fight our way through this one, dog. We're gonna fight our way through this one.
It's a rough one.
Yeah, we got some topics that's gonna get us on point, man. So let's bring our cleanup hitter in, man. We gotta bring in Mr. Cigarillo Ryan Martell of Martell Music. Come on in here, my boy.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hello.
I see y'all made it to this week from last week. You know, struggle is real. You know, like Frederick Douglass say, without struggle, there's no progress. So well done, gentlemen.
I don't know this kind of struggle he was talking about.
Hey, you don't know what he was talking about. He might have been sipping on some hooch. You don't know.
Man, these kind of struggles. I don't know if Frederick Douglass had these kind of problems, dog. He definitely had no alternator problems.
Yeah, well, I'm having truck issues too. It ain't my truck, but you know, I got the issues, but that shit still ain't running. I wouldn't replace the battery like you did, Blame, thinking that'll do it, but nope. It still ain't starting.
And my alternators, I helped the girl boost her truck off today. Two girls called me over and say, "Can you help us come put these cables on?" And I told her, I said, "Hey, babe, my alternator just went out. I think it's that season, man. It's alternators out here falling by the wayside. You might want to go on O'Reilly and go and get you a little test or something." You know,
alternator season. I can dig it.
Negative battery cable off, and if it down on you, that alternator out of there. You hear me?
Already.
Out of there.
Yeah, man.
Just a little ghetto truffle, man. I was trying to inspire the ghetto truffle, man. Had tattoos everywhere, all on her neck. Yeah, I couldn't do nothing with her anyway. I'm married, but you know, I try to help the youth with her paper,
who you can when you can.
You know, with her paper tags, you know.
Yeah. You can see with her paper tags.
Well, they was even good?
Man, look.
The paper tag was good, or they were bad? They were about a month out.
Did
Man,
they have a bonnet?
I ain't really looked too close. I just saw the paper tags on the car, man. She was in some scrubs. I thought it was you at first. And
you a bitch ass lie.
Thought it was the devil assistant. They started to pop up everywhere.
You always remind me what it is.
Yeah, you're a motherfucking lie, nigga. Yeah.
Nah, that ain't true.
This wearing screws to go to college online.
Hey, you whole ass nigga for the raise up off me. I'm telling you that shit right now, goddamn it. Let's get into this shit.
Hold on. When you wear them scrubs, you make me think of a nigga that's sitting on the couch calling a girl talking about, "Hey, you coming over or not?"
With shower shoes on.
Hey, I say that.
You coming over get some of this dick or not? What you doing? Yeah, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Hey, before we get started, man, y'all seen them Yeezys that look like ramen noodles
from Walmart?
Like ramen
noodles. Man, I seen that shit.
Nah,
I seen that shit.
Hey, look, I seen it in the flesh for the first time. I'm like, man, it looked like the bitch feet was morphing or something. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, bitch, what you got on? Like, bitch, this over wearing some motherfucking macaroni noodles or some shit.
That's that ramen noodles.
I'm talking about, boy, that shit was so ugly. And that nigga probably about $4.50 in the store.
For real.
$1,000.
For real.
Them hoes.
And for the record, blame, I say that in whatever I got on.
There's no uniform.
There ain't no uniform for that shit, nigga.
I love it.
All right, so let's get right into it, man. The biggest story of the week, we got to get into it. They done freed the pimp. They done free Bill Cosby, man. They done sent that man home. He touched down, baby. He's back. Back eating all the Jello pudding.
Hey, let me just do it for the culture.
Already. They done free Bill Cosby, man. He done 3 tight. I don't know if I could have done. There you go. Bill is back home. Bill is back home. He can't see, but he's free. And I'm glad for it, man. Bill done 3 tight. I don't know if I could have done that kind of time without breaking, without, saying, hey, man, I did it or whatever it is, or just let me up out of here. Because I done 3 days and I was ready to come home. And this man, he done 3 standing up on his nose, nigga. Bill is a G now, man. He's a G in the community.
He's a gangster.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
Bill, he's standing that hole like Franklin Saint.
Bill is a G now.
Gotta get your money, man.
So, Blaine, talk to me first about Bill being free by them touching down.
Man, let me tell you something. If you want to be mad at somebody, man, be mad at the judicial system. Be mad at the district attorney. That's all I can tell you, man. I know, like I said in the past, it was 1 he said against 32 she said. But guess what, though, man? The possibility and the probability that one of them was lying is pretty high. Is all.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
The statute of limitations. I don't even see how that even got pulled up in the first place. And then also, I wanna say shame to Hannibal Burris for even bringing that back to light. And we know what it was all about. You know what I mean? I hope he come out on the right side of it. I did like what his spokesperson said, though, that this is not just about him. This is about black men all over America being railroaded. It's bigger than him. It's for the culture. You know what I mean? Because this set precedent. You know what I mean? Even though this was like a special case, you know what I mean? Or how he got to, say whatever he had to say to beat the case or whatever he had going on. Luckily, he still had money, you know what I mean, to do what he needed to do. Who knows how much he worth? But man, I'm gonna just say this, man. One of the idols, and not only that, this is for all the brothers that we done lost, that then took a L, from George Floyd to Tamir Rice to Sandra Bland. You know what I mean? All these people, man. So I've been on the opposite side of it, where I made fun of the situation, but in actuality, I got to stand up for my people too, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, what'll make you laugh or make you cry at the same time. But I'm glad he's home. I hope that he can, I don't know if he want to get his career back or not, but if he does, I wish him that favor too. And not only that, if he can sue them folk, sue their ass. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody got to be held accountable, man. Everybody got to be held accountable at the end of the day. So, hey, like they say in the hood, baby, touchdown, baby.
Already.
Yeah.
Now, with you saying that, I need to answer a couple of things you said. You saying he need to sue him, and that's one of the things that's on the agenda. He's going to sue, but they're not exactly sure what they're going to sue for. But he's going to bring a lawsuit up against him, and this is not to say that Bill Cosby was innocent.
Right.
The whole deal that they made before is to where he would testify against himself, and they would let him go. Well, they backdoored him and was like, "Well, you told on yourself. Now we got to lock you up." So that was the fucked up part on they end, and they got 3 years out of this man for nothing. So that goes back to like all of the guys that's locked up in jail and didn't do nothing in real life, and they doing life sentences, and they done got killed. They done got put on death row. You know what I'm saying? And then another point to what you said is he gonna get his career back. Well, his manager did say he got a one-man show in the works right now that he's gonna tour the nation and do a one-man show. Hey, so shout out to the Hungry Bill.
The next Dave Chappelle, he might just sell out all around the country.
Hey, I believe he will, because just imagine Bill Cosby on stage telling prison stories, nigga.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let me tell you this one. Hey, R. Kelly, you need to get Bill Cosby too, baby, if you want to go home.
Already.
Real talk.
Listen, let me say this. I ain't saying he did it. I ain't saying he didn't do it. I wasn't there. All I know that the last 2 women that were standing said they wanted to be there. That's all I know.
Correct.
So hey, man, R. Kelly, we need another album. I can separate the man from the artist. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. I can do the same.
You know, I ain't going to no R. Kelly concerts, but I will, you know, do some dances to some R. Kelly, you know, stuff in the name of love.
A nigga will put on Chocolate Factory in a minute.
I mean, I'm a little detached to the situation. I don't know if I'd feel the same if some of my relatives was involved and they, you know, then maybe I'd have been like, fuck R. Kelly. But I don't know, man. Right. Just the comedian in me just say, hey, man, Chaos, the Pied Piper. Go get that man people, man.
Yeah, man, already. Yeah, but the good part about that whole situation is it was mostly white women that got raped, so fuck it. So I'm gonna bring that on. I'm gonna go to Pimp Game Shane with that being said, because I know he hate white people.
Whoa. This boy just threw us all in the boy.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, I'm going
you ain't seen no black women
situation. So really, I kind of feel like that real in this place. I'm saying, like, and then on the show, you know, that man was in rotation on 4 different channels at the time, and they take all the man money away. You know, this shit is costing him a whole lot, and shit, just like you say, we don't know if he done that shit or not. A lot of them people that was talking to them came up that they was lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Now, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying some of them was lying. I mean, shit, in order to build a case, like, but before I was having a conversation with one of my people, actually the guy that was on the show, you know, he was telling me that shit right before all this shit was happening. He was in the works trying to buy NBC or some shit like that. And then all of a sudden, all these allegations just came out of nowhere. Like over 30 women say they got raped by Bill Cosby. And it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then some of the places that the shit was happening with all the, it's like it wasn't coinciding because a lot of the dates wasn't matching up. You know, his shows, he's doing shows here, shows there. I don't believe the media because they want to make it bigger than what it really is. Like they're not gonna say, hey, this black man want to buy a whole network. You know what I'm saying? So we got to take him down. They're not gonna tell us that shit. They're gonna make him look real bad in front of every fucking body. So then people like, oh, just like how many black people lost faith in this man after that shit came out. They was like, America's dad is a rapist and all this here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just assaulted that man character, and we don't know. This nigga done got a lot of black people through college. He done did a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he is molded. He was a mentor before he went in. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. But to discredit him and say all this shit, and now that he's out, it's like, yeah, you better go for justice. Like I'm saying, I don't know if he done that shit or not, but I just think he got railroaded from the jump. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's bigger than what we all know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because they didn't go after, like, nobody started getting prosecuted for this shit. Like, all the Epsteins and all these people. You know what I'm saying? They made a real big deal about Cosby, but they kept everybody else, like, kind of low profile. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they sweeping it up.
Weinstein,
like,
I don't know.
Yeah, all these guys, like, the Hollywood, now, Hollywood been raping people since the beginning of Hollywood. You feel what I'm saying? Like they have been doing this, but nobody's ever thought to come out about this shit. You feel what I'm saying? All this shit was swept up under the rug, and then all of a sudden, Bill Cosby, this big rapist, he done raped 30 people at the Playboy Mansion or some shit. Well, where was Hugh Hefner and all these other motherfuckers? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just y'all. They made a bigger deal than not saying that he wasn't raping people. I'm just like, but just some of the stories, like just like if you came to my house on a Quaalude and I smashed you, and then the next day you'd be like, oh, I don't remember doing that shit.
Right.
You feel me? Anybody can go down, especially people of our color. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, it can happen to any fucking body. Like shit, whether we know if it's true or not, you know what I'm saying? If people just make the accusation about you, it's like, oh, it's a throat. Especially in the media. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody in your family said, oh man, I heard you did this to this girl. That's just your family. You feel what I'm saying? That might never make the streets. But if you on front page news like, hey, yo, shit, this nigga raped 40 bitches. 40 white bitches. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo.
Where's Dr. Shep when you need him?
Hey, where's Dr. Shep when you need him? You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, he came to save the day. Hey, nigga.
Well, like, look, like we talked about a couple of weeks ago, they had just tried to get him to take that sex class or whatever, you know, the sex offender class. And he was like, I ain't taking that shit because he knew what was coming. You know, so Bill, tell us about why you didn't take the sex class.
Well, first, I want to give a shout out to all my people on C Block who I was giving the yellow pudding. I can't wait to hear the damn stories that he gonna have on that comedy show. You know what I'm saying? I know when he got home, he probably had to tap that Camille ass up. He probably
had to get that Camille.
Yeah, he was like, gotta get back in the free world, Cooch. That's what's up.
Well, you know, that boy, he completely blind now, so you know she ain't got to do much to stay away from him.
Right. I mean, hey, just being in jail will turn him on anyway. He ain't got to see it no more. He got to feel it. And he was actually looking better coming out than he looked going in. You know, so I don't know what went on in prison, but I'm sure they took care of him. He probably paid for everybody's stuff up in there. Commissary coming through like gangbusters.
Everybody's books was tight. But shit, who ain't gonna look better coming out of jail? Nigga, if I'm going to jail, I'm gonna be looking sad the motherfucker. I'm coming out, I'm jumping around and shit.
Sweet things on me, baby. Everybody pops on me.
All I can see is Bill Cosby doing reps. I want to see some I want to see that boy doing reps with a do-rag on.
They say he was like the governor in there, man. They treated that man like the you know what I mean, like the mayor of the prison, man. So they had much respect. And I want to say this too, Charles, but listen, I had a buddy of mine said that he went to go see Bill Cosby on stage, and he's nothing like the youth. You know what I mean? Even though he come from a different generation, he's more like a humorist, where he can just go on stage, sit down on a stool, take his time, deliver his cadence, and just to do an hour and a half because you know what I mean? He a man of that age and that prestige. You know what I mean? But you know what? He gonna be the heroes to the people he gonna be the heroes for, and he not for everybody, man. So you know what I mean? He you know, he has a meaning and a significance to those who still care about him. And hey, shout out to Felicia Rashad for still standing by him. You know what I mean? I thought that was dope.
Really?
You know what I mean? He didn't have to say nothing, but hey, he is.
Yeah,
I was down
and
with
they tried to get on
the show.
Go ahead.
I said I was down with Bill Cosby since Fat Albert. When he was doing comedy.
All our lives.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up watching him. So, like, when they did that to him, I knew it was janky. I mean, I ain't saying he didn't do it, but guess what? Donald Trump raped a bunch of hoes, and he's still free.
He was the president. He was on trial while he was running for the presidency.
Exactly.
Right. He said he did it.
Exactly.
So
to Billy
like
Bush.
Say, right. Shout out to Felicia Rashad because she sent out a tweet yesterday that said basically that injustice was made right finally. And you know, people got on her and they was like, well, he's a rapist and this, that, and the other. I mean, you know, I'm supporting my friend. That's just like if one of y'all guys got into some trouble and got exonerated, I'm gonna come out and be like, hey, shout out to the boy Pimp Game. The boy was they was fucking with the nigga and shit, he out now. And that's it. You can't come at me for that because I'm gonna support my partners, and that's that. You feel me?
Yeah, they don't stop being your people because they do fucked up shit, man.
Exactly. I know murderers right now that's in jail right now, and I still fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man.
But you know, I don't know. I really don't know no rapist though. You know
I don't know no rapist.
Boosie does.
Little
Boosie does.
I know a lot of criminals. You know what I'm saying?
Boosie got the booty bandits.
See. Gotta make that
call, Boosie.
Make that booty call.
He ready for you.
Let's go. Like, go ahead.
Like really, I just don't like I said, I don't know people who rape people. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not gonna know.
Yeah, that's true. You niggas don't just come out.
They ain't
and
gonna broadcast.
I took this girl out and raped her. Ha! We had a great time. Like, no, that ain't cool. Not cool. That's not cool. Like,
don't nobody talk about that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know,
I wonder if Cosby got to register as a sex offender.
No,
he got cleared. They dropped the charges.
They dropped everything.
All charges.
Yeah.
No, he ain't got to register that shit. He Bill Cosby.
Hey y'all, so what if he really did that shit though?
Don't matter.
Some of that shit ain't know what else. He did some of that shit.
Due process is for everyone in America, not just somebody that's not black.
He can't see no more, so I doubt all that shit be taking place. Like
they say he got a book coming out. What if I did do it?
Like OJ, like OJ Pimpson.
Y'all niggas don't.
They gave her the pudding.
Oh,
he gave her the pudding. He gave some of them some pudding for real. But let's go.
Hey, let me tell you this though. I think a lot of them hoes was voluntarily giving him the pussy because, like back in the 50s and 60s, like when he was hot, all the hoes loved Bill Cosby.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Like nigga, and you can say what the fuck you want to, but in the 70s, all them hoes was doing drugs and they was popping up at people's houses.
Yeah.
They did like Quaaludes before they got there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like nigga, then because it was the 30 years and you know what I'm saying, because it was so long, ain't nobody got no proof or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's why they did it.
Yeah, I would have been like, man, I ain't do none of that shit, man. Get these hoes out the fuck out of here and make it make this shit go away.
He did say that.
And like you say, we don't know no rapists, but we seen rapists when we was in junior high school. Remember them niggas that used to come pick them girls up from school? Them niggas that had them cars.
You got a point.
We couldn't talk to them girls. We couldn't talk to them, but them niggas that had them cars, they had a little cash for them. They go skip school.
Ronnie had a Trans Am.
Yeah. That nigga with that Trans Am was raping all them hoes.
He was raping all them little 12-year-olds, picking up 12. Now that I think about it, I'm thinking like, damn, in the 8th grade, we was like 13, 14, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, it was some niggas driving cars, picking up.
Yeah. You remember that shit? You remember that shit? Yeah.
I used to be like, damn, bitch, you dating a nigga in college? Bitch, you in middle school.
Yeah, exactly. We was at middle school and these niggas were down in these young hoes, man. Hey. Yeah.
Now that you you mention it, it's like, it sure was a whole bunch of old smurfing these young chicks.
They were waiting in front of the school at lunchtime and they run out there and get in their car and burn out.
Pulling up, bringing them McDonald's and shit.
Yeah.
You know that old nigga.
Happy Meals. Bring them Happy Meals.
How you know that old nigga? He got you the toy and everything. Wait a minute.
Man, we can talk about this shit all day, man, but we're going to move on to the next subject, man. Special shout out to Bill Cosby for being free, bro. So next topic, man, we're going to move on to this transracial topic. It's this white dude, right? And white dude is transracial. It's a new term. Well, it's not really a new term.
You're losing me, Chuck.
Yeah, dude, it's a white dude. He wanted to. He say he feel like a white man. He's a white man, a Korean trapped in a white man's body. So he went and got all of this surgery, right, to look like a Korean person. He got his eyes tightened up.
You can do that shit.
He got his nose bigger. He got his lips bigger, but he's also gay. So yeah, so he's a gay Oriental man trapped in a white man's body that done went and got all of this stuff done to himself. And you know, that bring me back to the girl back in the day, Rachel Dolezal. Remember her? The one that worked for the NAACP that identified as black. Right. So this ain't nothing new. Hey, this ain't nothing new. So let me go to you, Pimp Game, Shane.
So let me get this. I don't understand because now straight people don't never feel like they trapped inside of somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Straight people just get up and do whatever the fuck they do. Right. All this about you feel like this, I want to identify as that. Don't call me this, call me that. Like, man, this shit is fucking confusing. People can just do whatever the fuck they want out here. That's what people trying to tell us. And I'm like, nah, people can't do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because just like, nah, fuck all that shit. Like, nigga, he's saying he transracial. What the fuck do that mean? You trying to make up some shit to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you
Transformers.
You wasn't gay enough. You wasn't none of this shit enough. So you figure like you had to get some Chinese eyes and be like, nigga, walk around. Don't call me white no more. I am, and I'm Chalanga or whatever.
He want to be. He Korean. He ain't even pick Japanese or Chinese. He picked Korean specifically.
That shit is.
Does he drive a Kia?
I'm saying this. I don't
know what he drive.
I'm saying that we as a society are getting dumber and dumber. You feel what I'm saying? Like just allowing a lot of stupid shit to take place just because. And I don't like none of that shit. Like I'm telling you, I don't like it because what comes with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Next thing you know, a motherfucking 45-year-old nigga say he feel like a 8-year-old boy and he using the bathroom with little kids and shit like that and doing, you feel what I'm saying? Like you opening the door to all this type of shit if you just start allowing anything to happen. Hey man, fuck this shit.
I'm not gonna let you talk about Michael Jackson like that. I'm not gonna let you talk about Michael Jackson like that.
Listen, let me tell you this. I don't give a fuck what it is, what they say you can do or how you identify with yourself. This is what you were made to be, and this your perception is every fucking thing. If I see you walking down the street as a motherfucking black dude, don't tell me that you're a cracker. Or don't say, hey man, I identify as a white person or this and that. You can't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because really on the cool, you're supposed to be who the fuck God made you to be. Yeah. God didn't make you a woman trapped in a man body or vice versa. You feel what I'm saying? God made you be motherfucking who he gave you your gift. He said, this is who you are and this is who you are supposed to be.
Well, what about the hermaphrodite?
And people want to change that shit.
Pick a side, goddammit. Pick a side.
Man, fuck out. Okay. I'm just like, nigga, I'm just tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put up with people's shit because they feel like this or that. Just like you be like, excuse me, homeboy. And he be like, don't call me boy. And you be like, you're the boy. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, hold on. You got the same guns on I got on and shit. You like, nigga, no, nigga, hold on. You is what you is, like, nigga. And God ain't sell out no bulletin saying, hey man, this boy right here is a girl trapped in a man body.
What about the hermaphrodite?
Yeah, like, look, now, I'm not this nigga stupid that they try to make us accept shit, and the more we accept, it's like we just like giving up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like giving up on society itself. Like we giving up on our children and every fucking thing because we letting them know, we letting these motherfuckers tell them, hey, you know what? You little boy, you should be a girl. Like you be cute as a
but that's like Dwayne Wade's son.
That's what I'm saying. Just like Angelina Jolie got that little black boy from Africa and raised him as a girl. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that?
No, I missed that.
Man, look, they have a motherfucking kid that they got from fucking Africa, and they is letting this. They raised this boy as a girl from birth.
That's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
experimentation.
Right,
That's
like
child
nigga,
abuse.
it's child abuse. Like you are brainwashing these kids. They don't even know who the fuck they is no more. And now it's like shit. With all this shit taking place, it's just like with the. I mean, not trying to get on nobody's side. You know, everybody feel like however the fuck they feel, but
Right.
that's your behind closed doors shit. That ain't got nothing to do with everybody else in society. You feel what
Right.
I'm saying?
I got you. I
Like
got you. I got you 100%.
Like whatever choices you make, it's not for the public to know or how
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever choice, just like shit, if I choose to rob me a nigga right now, I ain't telling everybody, hey, now I'm gonna go rob these people.
Right.
And then you feel what I'm saying? Like it's not like you just can't.
If you tell everybody your choices, you're gonna be looking at these people like Joe Budden did when he was on that reality show.
Thank you.
Well,
Like
look, you said something about Michael Jackson, Blame. Michael Jackson never identified as white. He said he had vitiligo. He always said he was black. He never said he was white. He said he had vitiligo. And I'm gonna tell you like this: on these streets, when I'm out here in these streets, and I meant to say this earlier on the Bill Cosby shit, but I'm glad we're talking about identifying ourselves, because like these young niggas on these streets, they come up to me and they'll be like, "Hey, what's up, school?" I don't allow that shit. You know, hey, nigga, don't call me no motherfucking school. But when I went to jail, them young niggas in there, they say, "Hey, school." I was like, "Huh?" They were like, "What's your name?" "Nah, nigga, just call me school. I'm good with it.
School.
Just call me school, dog."
Uncle's fine.
Yeah, whatever y'all, however y'all feel about it, man.
Yeah,
But go ahead, Blaine. Talk to me about this transracial shit.
Let me say this, man. I got to say it is very confusing. You know what I mean? There are a lot of new terms that's being thrown around, but I will tell you this: that is a slippery slope, because it leads in so many different directions, and it opened up so many gates for other things to come about.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, me, I let people be whoever they want to be, do whatever they want to do, long as they don't try to push you know what I mean, their impressions and their will and their thought process on me. And I'm all here for it. Why? Because I can't wait to take advantage of to be something else and have it benefit me, to get me out of jam or to take me to the next level. If it'll boost my career, I'll be trans comedic. God damn it. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, I'm with it, man, because you know, as we can see, man, a lot of historic events is happening before our eyes, man. A lot of history is taking place, man, in this short time, from Obama to these 100-year floods, to these 100-year freezes, to like what we talked about last week, Wingstop selling thighs, nigga. It's just a lot of crazy shit going on, bro. It's a lot of crazy. So, you know, you got to adapt. And one of the phrases that I live by, man, is if you don't find a way, you'll fade away. So, you know, I just stick into it, find my lane and adapt. And if something financial, because actually I'm trans rich. I'm really poor, but I feel like a rich man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I deem to be treated as such.
Yes.
I feel like I got a Rolls Royce. I feel like I got a multi-million-dollar house. I am trans financial, man. Just my bank account don't, you know.
I'm trans air conditioner right now.
That too. My bank account just don't, you know, it just don't verify that, man. I'm a millionaire, man. I'm just
they put the money in there.
You hear me?
He identifies rich. I love it.
Identifies rich, man. I'm a millionaire. I'm just temporarily out of cash. That's all.
Already.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Rillo, talk to me.
Man, in regards to this guy, this white guy who wants to be Asian, take it from somebody who's half Asian. It ain't all it's cracked up to be, bro. You know, now you're gonna be going through trying to be trans tall, trying to have a trans big thing. You're gonna have all kind of issues, man. I don't agree with none of that shit. Like Pimp Game said, you know, they taking God out of everything. That's the number one reason all this is happening. This has all been written in the book, in the good book. So you can look back when they was talking about Sodom and Gomorrah in the Bible, bro. And all the things that happened there is happening now. And then the only difference is we get into the end of that book. So keep that in mind when you're watching the BET Awards and you see people like Lil Nas X kissing his dancers all in front of kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit pissed me off. But hey, it wasn't that he did it. It was that they did it during prime time with me and my daughter watching TV. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody watching.
So where is the freedom of being in America when you sitting on the couch with your kid watching TV during prime time or eating dinner, and you have no choice, no freedom to watch TV without being bombarded with stuff that you don't want your kids to see or have anything to do with? So that's what my problem is. You know, we down with gay people. Hell, I'm related to some gay people, but you know, they not out there doing that kind of stuff while I'm trying to watch TV either. You know, so that's all I gotta say about that. We can just move on because.
Well, the thing about that, all of this for me is like with all of these new agendas, everything is turning so fast for all of these other groups, and it took us 400 years for us to finally get some shit. And you know, we still fighting.
You know,
people just up and just say, "I'm not white, I'm Korean," and niggas we got to accept that shit. And be like, "Oh, listen, we better not say nothing about it because we're gonna get canceled."
If you get arrested,
because I just said that on a few shows ago, it's like shit. The same shit that they watered down our fight so much that now our fight is the LGBTQ X whatever Z community. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like
we can't even say it.
They like, oh yeah, we out here fighting for our lives, huh? I see gay people all the time, and you know what I'm saying? Like when they be fighting, they be over like niggas and shit. Like I don't never see you know what I'm saying? Like people just beating up punks and shit like that. I don't never see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
They used to do it all the time.
He's double protected. I can tell you that because he's part of the Asian. Ain't no Asian hate and ain't no gay hate. But he done protected himself twice.
Better not accidentally punch him.
But see, that's my problem though. That's my problem right there. See, you trying to run away. Nah, nigga, stay where you at. You a white punk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just be that.
Just be that. Nigga, I'll let slant your eyes like nigga. If I was Asian people, I'd feel insulted. You feel
right? That's like that's like a racist thing.
If I seen a white dude, black with black skin or some shit like playing blackface or something like that, I'd be fucking insulted. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's a fucking mockery. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you can't be me. You wasn't born me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Yeah.
We as black people are still fucking struggling, and shit, everybody else is benefiting off of us, off our fight. Right. You feel what I'm saying?
If he ever go to jail, the Chinos are gonna shun him. They're gonna kick him out of their group because in jail they separate you by race.
And he even darkened his skin too to look like
that's Korean. Another thing. It's just like one after the other. Like nigga, you slapping everybody in the face. Like
hey,
nigga.
I heard he's gonna buy a nail shop too.
And a corner store.
And a corner store. A liquor store. Yeah. You feel sorry for your mother.
What you say about my mama? That boy say. What you say about my mama? Old dog in this bitch.
Hey, hurry up and buy.
But I'm just like, I don't like men identifying as women and all that shit. Like that's it's so far beyond me. Like I don't even know.
You know they've been talking about all these aliens and all that shit. I'm just waiting for the first alien to touch ground and they actually show us that he really exists, and then bam, nigga, the whole can of worms is all open now.
It's over.
All open.
I bet you won't see a gay alien. I bet you won't see no gaylians out there.
You might say
them gaylians are coming. They invade.
Oh my god.
Shit. They do like to rub your butt.
They get you through the bidet.
Look,
who's to say?
Like, look, let's go to the next topic. I think we got 2 or 3 more topics, and then we're gonna get the hell on out of here. We're gonna go to the Soho Karen, the Soho Karen that was in New York that attacked that little boy in that store that said he had stole her phone. Right. But come to find out, it wasn't her phone, and she had wrestled the little boy down and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they have officially charged her with a hate crime. This is in New York. If y'all don't know what Soho is, this is in New York, and they officially charged this Karen with a hate crime. So justice is officially being served to this Karen. Pimp game. Oh, you got to pull up one.
Congratulations, little boy. I don't know who you are.
The 16-year-old.
That story, but guess what? You just took a win for black people everywhere. Well, black children everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like shit.
The entire race.
The entire race. Hey, kudos. That and like shit, I'm tired of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you see it all the time. Like people, I saw it just the other day going to get gas. I'm in the store. Two little dudes come in there, you know, they pants sagging or whatnot. Now they ain't done nothing. They just looking, you know, I ain't gonna say look suspicious, they just young niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like they look like they probably, I don't know, but
they fit the description.
They gotta fit the description. I ain't gonna lie. Well, we all fit the description in any corner store. Oh, that nigga got on a hat. Oh shit, he probably done it. But you know, this lady, I mean, like she really just like called the cops on these people, but I mean nothing. These niggas, they might have no. What it was one of them cussed her out. One of them said like, "Oh, bitch, get away from me with that shit."
Right.
She was just saying something like she could have been drunk. She got right on the phone and called the police. I say, "Oh, let me get out of here."
Yeah.
Anybody can fit the description. You know what I'm saying? You be like, "Oh, a dude with a white shirt." I'd be like, "Oh, fuck." Let me get the fuck out of here. It's like, you know, standing too close to a situation and get you pulled in that motherfucker. But shit, nigga, I hate me a motherfucking Karen. Bitch, mind your fucking business. Get out of let people fucking live. You know what I'm saying?
Already. Well, cheers to that little boy, man.
Hey, if y'all can let a motherfucker be a transracial, then y'all can let these little niggas you can let him talk on his phone and use his 5G without being harassed.
Already.
Yeah.
Blame the comment. Talk about this Karen in Soho.
Oh man, listen. I don't know who are the powers that be that's spinning wheels behind everything that's going on through the media and the laws and the powers that be, but I think we're getting to a point where, you know what I mean, we starting to hold people accountable, man, and people got to be, you know, they have to be accountable for the bullshit that they putting out here, man, because to be honest, it ain't even really about black or white. It's about green. If you got green, you in, and if not, you out. Your money is really the only thing that can save you, bro. So if you middle class, lower class, you better sit your ass down somewhere, man.
Yeah.
I'm just being quite honest, man, because people are being held accountable from Black Lives Matter to the Me Too movement to you know, Asian hate to all these different categories, man. And I'm here for it, man, because it'll make people think twice before they do some stupid stuff or get involved in some bullshit, man, because, you know, it's nothing. Everybody is the media now. You don't have to wait for the news to pick up your story. You can throw a nigga all over the internet and splatter them, and then there you go, and everybody pick it up. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, whoever invented these phones, bro, hey, man, everybody got a camera now. It's not just business no more. It's the everyday person. You know what I mean? And all it takes is for the right person to catch wind of it. It gets shared. And then now society and social media are holding people accountable for it. And then if the laws feel like they got a case or the district attorney feel like they got a case, they gonna hop on it. You see what I'm saying? So because they can make some money off of it because you're another body in for-profit prison. So, hey, man, it's all about accountability, man. Everybody trying to get what they can, man. You know, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here, man.
Already. Rillo, clean it up.
Yeah, the Soho Karen's name is Maya Ponsetto, so you know, so y'all know Karen by the real name, and the young brother, 15-year-old Keon Harold Jr. Shout out to him for, you know, not beating the shit out of that Karen. And shout out to his daddy for not beating the shit out of Karen.
Yeah.
He pushed her though. He pushed the shit out of it. Did y'all see it? He pushed the shit out of her. Because Maya Ponsetto, on the day after Christmas, accused young 15-year-old Keon Harold Jr. of stealing her iPhone. When in fact, this bitch left it in a Uber. And so, you know, you could do a I think the police did the find my phone or something like that, and that's how they found out that the phone was in the Uber that she got out of. But because she was so drunk, like Pimp Game Shane said, she chose to blame the nearest nigga around, and she chose the youngest. You know, they gonna try to do something to the kids first. They ain't gonna go to a grown man and say you sold my phone, because they know they'll get their ass whooped. But they gonna go to the kid, and she attacked this young brother. He was trying to get away from her. She attacked him.
Here's the caveat: they charged the woman with a hate crime too.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what it is. That's the official.
That's the important thing. So if more stuff like this happens, like when these Karens are calling the laws on people having a barbecue or just sitting in their own backyard, if they being loud, they want to call the Karens. They all should be charged with a hate crime. Yeah. There should be different levels of hate crimes if it happens so much. You know, there should be different levels. There should be felony hate crime, misdemeanor hate crime, you know, all that kind of shit, man. They need to have a whole separate court for hate crimes because it happens so much. So and that's what I gotta say.
They need to throw people in jail, like, because just like you say, accountability. Hey man, they put a lot of innocent people in jail for no reason.
And got some killed. Some of them got killed because of it.
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like shit, they need to go to the same prisons that we have to go to. You feel what I'm saying?
Derek Chauvin should be in general population.
Yeah,
make the call.
Listen,
make that call.
Judge Zimmerman should have been locked up with a bunch of black people. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's a crime. You killed a child. You feel what I'm saying? Like you killed a little boy.
An unarmed child too.
Locked up. Like they let this man walk around freely. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to hold him accountable. Put him in a jail so he'll know. Other people will know. Just like the cops. When cops,
I can't do that. Yeah.
When cops go to jail. I mean, when cops shoot people, they should go to the same jail with some of the people that they lock up. You know what I'm saying? So you understand a little more. Like, listen, there's a lot of people out here that have done absolutely nothing, have been killed for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like think about, just like Rello said, hey, if you're an innocent person and somebody call the police on you and you go to jail, like it's rough on you in jail. It's like that ain't no motherfucking cakewalk. Like, especially if you ain't no fighting ass nigga or no shit like that. Even if you are, it's still rough on you, especially if you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? Or you have no awareness about the system whatsoever.
Especially if you broke too. If you ain't got no money for commissary, you stuck out. You trying to wear a towel during laundry day because you ain't got no money to buy no drawers. That's some real shit. You wearing shower shoes every day. You ain't got no socks because socks cost like $20-something in the jail.
$20 in the jailhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't understand that, man. Anything you get in jail costs maybe like 10 times as much in the free world. I guarantee it, bro. That's why if you see anybody with tennis shoes,
$11, nigga.
Yeah, if you see somebody in there with some tennis shoes, you know they run in the yard or some shit. If they got some damn Air Force Ones or something, you know that's who you go to when you need some.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
For the second part of this Karen shit, I know I asked you to pull up a video of from.
I got it.
There's a movie that's circulating out here that they just made, and it's called Karen. This movie is I guess it's a horror movie or whatever. I guess it's sort of like Get Out, and Karen is just play the video, man. Just run the fucking video.
Got it.
Tell me about your new neighbors. They're black. Do you mind keeping it down? If you don't comply, I'll tell the manager.
Huh? Yeah.
Somebody's taking home security serious.
Hi, I am Karen Drexler. I'm your neighbor. You need to be
Karen.
cans off the curb right now. Is she nice?
Yeah, she's nice.
Wait a minute. We have a white entitled neighbor named Karen.
Yeah.
There she is, slaving away in the kitchen.
I come across some very suspecting teenagers. Can you please hurry up? Please, it's
This is the kind.
very Yep.
I left my wallet with my ID at home. Leave us alone. We didn't do anything.
How the heck did you end up moving to this neighborhood? Next thing you know, we have criminals. You take care of him, and I will take care of her.
Oh yeah.
Out of the car.
My office has uncovered some disturbing information on her and her brother.
I hope white
Oh, I gotta see
people
this.
around the country go see this.
Well, I'm black.
I know, she doesn't like you either.
I want to sell the house.
What I do? You can't tell me, huh?
We are living next door to a racist. You went in her house?
You wouldn't want your wife to know our little secret, right?
I was not standard police procedure back there.
What do we have here? We got a hammer. Everything looks like nails.
You people are very angry.
You people.
Bad things happen to people that don't comply.
Karen.
Oh man. Yeah.
Coming
so
soon. Coming soon.
Hey, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. That's fire, bro.
I gotta see that.
That's fouled in a bitch.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. Hey.
Go ahead, baby.
I can read the headline now. 30 million white people outraged at BET's premiere.
This shit ain't gonna see light of day.
White viewership goes through the roof on BET. Ratings are crazy as hell.
Well, yeah, they own it now. They might as well have some shows to watch. They own it. Bob Johnson sold it a long time ago to Viacom.
Yeah. It's on BET, so it done already seen the light of day. So games. Go ahead, Brian.
If you like Karen, Lifetime has the opposite version called Kevin. Well,
Kevin
comments the white neighbors.
It's Ken. The white dudes is Ken.
No,
they call him Kevin's too.
No, Kendrell. I'm talking about it's a black
okay.
Black dude. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The black dude is harassing the white people now.
Kendrick.
Yeah. Hey, why's your dog loose in the national park? You know what I
mean? Call the laws.
Hello?
Game. Your first thoughts when you seen this shit?
I thought it was a documentary.
Because we done seen this before.
We done
like, oh shit,
what
they in now?
I'm like, nigga, I just saw this shit like Monday or something. I don't fucking know. Like, nigga, I'm glad somebody made a movie about it so they can finally see how we see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we get in trouble for absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, shit, if your tag's bad, you could go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you could do, motherfuckers will send your ass to jail for nothing. You seen that bar when that guy got killed for jogging through the neighborhood and then white people stalked him down. You know what I'm saying?
Ahmaud Arbery.
Right, like, man, look, we are under the gun, and it's finally somebody made a movie showing them how they are to us. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
Holding that mirror to them and saying, "Hey, this y'all right here." I think that shit was fucking brilliant. I'm glad. I'm glad
it is
put it out there, and I hope it makes trillions of dollars because that means everybody fucking saw it and saw it and saw it and saw it and saw it. Correct. And I want them to understand that shit, that motherfucking behavior is gonna get y'all fucked up because
unacceptable.
Well, look,
hey, it's unacceptable.
Well, what I say is the movie probably shouldn't have even been that long because soon as she came over there and said, "Y'all need to put this trash can up when they come get the trash," bitch, if you don't get your funk ass away from my motherfucking house with that
shit in real life,
slap that teeth out of mouth.
That movie, it wouldn't even been that long. It wouldn't have been that long. But Rillo, tell me about it.
Man, this is something I think I want to see, man. I definitely want to see this because you know, back in the day, people didn't believe nothing unless it was in the newspaper. Now they don't believe it unless it's in a movie. So now this is going to open up some eyes and make people understand that yes, this could possibly happen, and this is how it can happen. And this is maybe an extreme. Maybe it's an extreme version of what happens, or maybe it's not. But at least it's good getting out there, and it'll be more like believable that it happens, and that's a good thing for the whole country.
I hope the black people kill her at the end.
I'm sure it's on BT.
That would be the ultimate win. That would be the ultimate win.
When she start pointing the gun?
Yeah. Nigga, just smoke ass or some shit like, and just
it's predictable on BT. The movies are
y'all
predictable.
see how that movie ended? You know what I'm saying? So we can say, So black people are like, yep. You crack them motherfuckers out. Don't make me slap the shit out you hoes.
Exactly. And you see her brother is the police on there, so she got backup.
Oh yeah, she got the backup.
So ain't no telling what's gonna happen on this shit.
Hit squad. Yeah, she got her own hit squad.
Yeah. So man, that Karen shit, and the one scene that I saw in that trailer, that was not believable was when the black woman said, "Let's just sell the house." Ain't no fucking way.
That's how you know it's a movie.
Down payment on
this house. That was a nice house.
Oh, y'all want to see crazy? Bitch,
is Ashley gonna say, "Let's sell the house"?
Hell no. She might say it, but I'm gonna be like, I ain't selling that. Fuck them people, man.
We don't sell if it's a foreclosure. We ain't moving.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Man, look,
if you want to go to war, I'll take you to war.
Yeah,
already.
Yeah.
But I ain't going no goddamn well.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere.
Well, B, you want to bring that last topic, or you want to get out of here and go to your show, man?
Man, I'll just go ahead and show her shit. So here it is. A guy gets an 18-karat white gold on his prosthetic eye. 18 carats of white diamonds, man. I want to show you. I saw this on World Star today. I thought I'd share it with y'all. I was
That's live.
People taking bling, and he get excited when he, man.
When he look in the mirror, he get excited.
Man. Here we go. Hold on.
Somebody gonna steal it.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna see it coming.
Yeah, they gonna steal it. They gonna steal it. Oh, he's a white guy.
Oh, he's white. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes all the sense in the world. You should have led with that. White dude gets it. We wouldn't even be surprised about it.
Oh, cool. It's a whole video.
Oh, you might want to unmute it.
It ain't muted.
Oh. And then he got basketball shorts on. He ain't even got the top of the jersey. That's fake diamonds and fake gold.
He got the pop out eye.
Well, he's stupid because he ain't even got the mask over his nose.
That boy got a pull out eyeball.
So we are going to hold up. Let's see what this nigga saying.
That kind of look like me.
We're gonna watch him. Then we found out you bought a motherfucker glass eye, bitch ass nigga.
I know, man. I know. When I got a truck that ain't working. Priorities. Why
he gonna put it on?
Why does he have the bottoms of the Philadelphia 76 jersey and not the top?
He spent all his money on that eye.
There you go. He should have spent some money on a damn mask because that was hanging off his chin. He really put it in too.
I say, yo, this whole dope. Snake eyes looking ass nigga.
Oh yeah, they gonna rob him when he leave.
Oh yeah, so he like that.
Come on, man.
Somebody gonna hit him in the good eye. They gonna hit him in his good eye and take the money.
That hoe don't even fit. That bitch don't even fit. He blinking hard them up.
How come he the only one with a mask on and he got it on halfway? Is that blood dogs? Balloon dogs in the background?
Yeah.
I don't think I'd go there.
That's whack as fuck. He should have did like Slick Rick. He should have did like Slick Rick and just got the iPads. Yeah. Come on, dog.
But he ain't slick.
Nah, he ain't slick like that. So Blaine, don't give us give us your opinion on this. Where the fuck you get this shit from, man?
Hey, man, this was on World Star, man. You know, hey man, Just seems like another case of the PPP loan.
Them PPPs. Or like Dr.
Strikes
Chef say,
again.
them PPEs.
Hey,
PPE strikes again.
the SBA loan, man. You know, they say a fool and his money shall part, man. But you know what, man? I don't know what I'd have done. I can only imagine if I lost my eye, bro. I would be upset, in my feelings, feel some kind of way, probably need some, have all type of insecurities and stuff like that, man. But you know, if you know, for some people that's extreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, some people. I mean, he say, hey, people gonna stab my eye anyway. We gonna put some diamonds in that hole.
He blinged.
You know what I mean?
He blinged his eye out.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine saying, babe, I can't find my eye. I can't find my eye. Go look in that jewelry cleaner box over there and get your eye to jewelry cleaner and dry it off with my blow dry. You got a toothbrush and everything for his eye.
Hey, that's some crazy. That's some crazy shit, but you know what? I would have thought Fetty Wap would have did that before he did it, you know.
That can't be no worse than the old boy that got that infinity stone in the middle of his head.
Oh yeah, that dude there.
Lil Uzi.
Yeah, there you go, Lil Uzi Vert. I don't understand these youngsters, man. They priorities are all messed up. You know, if you're gonna do something like this, it better be for a movie or something, you know. Or at least a music video. You just doing this in your regular everyday basketball hoop clothes. I don't get that shit. It's like,
baby, live it.
Yeah, did you tell the people on the court, hey man, I gotta go pick up my eye at the jewelry store?
That whole ice out.
Fuck out of
They
here.
got here living.
I don't respect that shit at all. So yeah, shout out to everybody who don't respect that bullshit.
You respected if he was a blind rapper?
No, I wouldn't. Because if you blind, what the hell you care about what you look like, bro?
Right, you blind, nobody can see you. I mean, you
go ahead, Shane.
You don't care about nobody, man. I think that was the dumbest shit you could ever spend money on. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you do you, homeboy. If you want to have your eyes iced out with a pull out, that nigga got a pull out eye like one of them motherfuckers. Remember? Nigga popped them bitches out. Boy, I got that pull out. He got that pull out. I'll be like, hold on, man. Let me sit my eye down right quick. This nigga here.
If Bushwick would have did it, if Bushwick did it, it would have been.
Hey, the jackals out here, man. Tuck your eye, man.
Debo.
Hey, imagine him at a dice game, he get broke. Shoot the eye.
Nigga. This whole worth 70,000 right here.
It worth 20,000 right there. Shoot the eye, nigga.
Hey,
shoot the eye.
Hey, if he would have got robbed, that would have been a funny robbery. Imagine the person robbing him saying, "Hey man, give me that wallet, give me that watch, give me that ring, give me that chain. Oh yeah, and give me that eye.
Give me that eye.
And that eye, nigga.
Oh, that whole kind of clean.
Not the eye. My grandmama gave me that eye.
Like that nigga in Menace to Society. Oh, you a baller, huh? Give me that motherfucking shit, nigga.
And give me a motherfucking double cheeseburger. And give me a double cheeseburger.
Nigga, don't get killed over no stupid shit, nigga.
Oh shit, God. Oh man,
they didn't take nothing out of his pockets, but his eye was missing.
Yeah. Nigga shooting them dice, it's an eye for an eye around
here.
Hey,
first part, I ain't gonna call it. He ain't even see it coming.
We gonna end it on that, man. We gonna end it on that, nigga. Go and give us your shots out, man. We gonna get the hell on up out of here. He didn't see it coming.
Shit, Pimp Game Shane, YouTube, Spotify, MartellMusic.net. We all over the place. Got an album finna drop. Well, I dropped one already. Factory. Y'all gonna check that out. I got one until then.
Factory out.
Titus Arthritis.
Factory out.
Factory.
Is it out?
Yeah, it's out now. You can go pick that.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to it after the show.
I don't think it's on Spotify yet.
I'll find it.
Yeah, you'll find it though. I know it's on. It's on United Masters. Right.
I'll find it. If it's on YouTube, I'll find it. Or if it's on Napster, I'll find it. So yeah, Factory. I'm gonna check that out as soon as we get off. MartellMusic.net, YouTube,
all platforms. Y'all can catch us. Pimp Game Shane. Appreciate Chuck for always having me here, man.
Already.
Blame, I might see you later on tonight at your show. Y'all go check Blame out at motherfucking Main Event. Main Street Lounge.
Yeah.
Y'all go check him out. He got a comedy set. And shit, I'm out. Y'all gonna see me in the street somewhere. I got
already. Reload, come on.
Oh man, like Pimp Game said, MartellMusic.net, man. I got a whole lot of more beats. I'm about to drop another beat tape, so y'all check me out on MartellMusic.net or BeatStars or BandLab or whatever. And also shout out to Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott and all the Cowboys fans out there.
Oh,
how about them Cowboys this year? Goddamn shit, yeah.
Man. Blame, come on, dog. We don't want to hear all this whole shit. Blame, tell the people where you should have been tonight, dog.
Hey man, I'm just chilling, me, man. Houston to LA all day, man. Just doing some things. Like I say, just keeping quiet, steady working. Main Street Lounge. I'm coming through there to vibe tonight, man. And yeah, man, follow me, Blame the Comic on all social media. And hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Another great episode, man. I like hanging with the brothers each and every week, man. And just keep us grounded and something to touch bases on and share thoughts. And on a collaborative effort, man. So I'm with it. Week, baby.
Already, man. I appreciate everybody for watching. I appreciate all y'all for coming back, man. Like I say, man, another good show. Just chugging around. Drop that beat.
Just chugging around. Just chugging around. Chugging around. Just chugging around.